'Cause sometimes I'm alone, stare out my window and the moon makes you seem close tonight. But you've been so out of touch.
Feeling out of touch? Tune into the hottest hits and latest talk shows by downloading the Chapman Radio app or by listening on chapmanradio.live. Only on Chapman Radio. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. This is my first time doing From the Archives alone, but hello to everyone listening. This is DJ Myra, and I am hosting From the Archives solo tonight because my co-host Lauren is currently having an amazing spring break in South Korea with our friend Caroline. But yes, today is an interesting episode because as we all know, our show is about nostalgic music from, it's like a blast to the past kind of thing. So today I decided to go with like Asian drama OSTs, and just to let everyone know, OST stands for original soundtrack. And I feel like this is something kind of niche, and we've never really gone into soundtracks, really, like a full episode just on soundtracks. So I hope that this is a somewhat entertaining episode, especially because I feel like a lot of these songs are they're catered to a very specific audience. But without further ado, I guess we can get into our first song called Can You Feel My Heart by Wang Bo-won. The Chinese name for it is 你能感受到我的心吗? So I guess I could get into what the song, I'll get into the actual show that it's from after this, but yes, I will cue up this first song, Can You Feel My Heart by Wang Bo-won.
Can you sing my heart? Can you read my mind? 住进我的眼睛里，把心话温柔地说。想你在我左右，一直为我守候我的心。一见到你，我的心就不安跳动。不敢抬头，怕你发现我在脸红。关于爱是种什么感觉，只是听朋友说过，没想过何时才会轮到我。你是如此遥远的初衷，我只是淡淡的风，却幸运的被你捧在手中。Can you sing my heart? Can you read my mind? 住进我的眼睛里，把情话温柔地说。想你在我左右，一直为我守候我的心。被你宠得就像个孩子长不大。感谢有你为我实现所有美梦。关于爱是种什么感觉，只是听朋友说过，没想过何时才轮到我。你是如此遥远的初衷，我只是淡淡的风，却
I love that song. So before I get into the actual show that it's from, just want to give a quick background that I kind of first got into watching Asian dramas, like Chinese and Korean dramas, when my mom first introduced me to this K-drama called Boys Over Flowers, because I think at the time she was also just starting to get into watching Korean dramas. And so I guess a lot of people around me were saying, like, your first drama that you should always start with is Boys Over Flowers, because it is a classic. Which I will be playing a song next from that soundtrack. But the song that we just heard, Can You Feel My Heart by Wang Bo-won, is a song from this Chinese drama called A Little Thing Called First Love, or 初恋那件小事, and it came out in 2019. And the basic synopsis of it is Xia Miao Miao is a shy girl with average grades who develops a crush on Liang Younian, a talented and popular classmate, after moving to a new town. The story follows Miao Miao's personal journey and the romance that develops between her and Younian throughout high school and college. So this drama I actually watched in high school, and I think I mostly wanted to watch it because of Lai Guanlin, who used to be a member from the K-pop group 101, and he is the male lead actor in this drama. But oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites. It's phenomenal, and I just love this song. This has to be one of my favorite Chinese songs ever, and I like listening to wavy and, just Chinese artists now, but I think this is like one of my favorite Chinese songs ever. But yes, I love Can You Feel My Heart, and actually the singer Wang Bo-won is also one of the main characters in this show, which is so interesting to me. He sang this song for the soundtrack and he's acting in the show, so that's really cool. But for the next song, it's Making a Lover, or 애인 만들기 by SS501, and this song is from Boys Over Flowers, which, again, this was the first drama that I ever watched, and it's based on a Japanese manga of the same name by Yoko Kamiyo. So there's kind of a theme, I think, with my songs almost, or like with the dramas I decided to talk about today. But Boys Over Flowers came out in 2009, and I didn't watch it until 2016, so I was about 10 or 11 when I first watched it, and phenomenal. It does have its cringe moments, but it is iconic. I genuinely think if you're going to get into K-dramas for the first time, you should start with that one, because it might be cringe, but it's really good. But yeah, I will get into the synopsis of the show afterwards, but yes, I will get to playing Making a Lover by SS501. Here it is.
세상에 소리 질러 I love you 널 사랑한다고 세상을 가진 것 같아 고마워 나만의 천사 처음처럼 날 사랑해 저녁에 I promise you 너의 모든 걸 갖고 싶어 세상에 소리 질러 I love you 날 사랑한다고 날 여자가 되어달라고 눈부셔 always you're my star 내가 널 지켜줄게 I can always be waiting for you 우리 하나만 약속해 하늘을 걸고 맹세해 태양이 불타 없어질 그날까지 널 사랑해 Oh my love 기도해 날 허락해 주길 너의 남자로 날 받아주길 약속해 죽는 날까지 내 마음 변치 않아 I can always be waiting for you Baby I'll be forever with you 영원히 너만을 사랑해
Oh my gosh. That literally brings back like memories or like nostalgia from watching this show. But okay, now I will get into the synopsis of Boys Over Flowers. So Boys Over Flowers or 꽃보다 남자 is, as I said before, it was based on a Japanese manga of the same name by Yoko Kamio. And the synopsis is Chandi, a working class girl, gets a scholarship to the prestigious school exclusive to the richest families in Korea. The famous F4 group, F4 stands for Flower 4, consists of Gu Junpyo and 3 of his best friends, who are all rich heirs. And when Chandi gets to the school, they bully her, mostly Gu Junpyo. And then, but she ends up standing up for herself. Junpyo ends up falling for her, and they tackle the backlash received from the F4 fans and Junpyo's family after they eventually become a couple. So, as I said before, this was my very first K-drama, requested by my mother, and I actually made a mistake. I did not watch this in 2016. I think I watched it in 2015, so I was 10. I'm pretty sure I watched it in 2015. And then I also wanted to mention that there's another classic in this OST, this soundtrack from this show. It's called Paradise by T-Max, and I feel like this also really it's just very iconic because it's from this show, and I feel like a lot of K-drama fans know this song. So yes, and then SHINee, the K-pop band, also has an OST or song on this OST called Stand By Me, and that song is also phenomenal. Love that one. Just some notes I had for this show was that Gu Junpyo is honestly, he's so iconic. He's played by the Korean actor Lee Min-ho, who I feel like he plays very similar roles in a lot of K-dramas. Like, his characters are very, like, almost like the same person, almost. And I don't know, I think his perm in this show is, like, very interesting. Very interesting. Must have just been, like, the styling at the time, but iconic again. This drama is also very soapy. It's very, like, it's just very dramatic, honestly, but it's iconic. And then this is kind of like to segue into the next song, but one of the child actors in one of the scenes in this movie is Moonbin from Astro. And if nobody probably knows this because we haven't gotten into it yet, but Astro was my first K-pop group that I got into, and Moonbin was very important to me. He still is very important to me, and I just want to remember him every day, all the time, but especially today since I am playing an Astro song tonight. But yes, so to get into our next song, it is an Astro song, as I said, and it's from this web series that I'm pretty sure a lot of people do not know. This is like very, very niche. Like if you're an OG Astro fan, or if you just are an Astro fan and you go way far back to before they debuted as a group, they were in this web series called To Be Continued. And I picked this song because it was on their first album, and I fell in love with this show and the band in general because this was one of the first songs I heard them sing. It was on the show. But it's called Innocent Love or First Love or Putsarang, aka Puppy Love in Korean. And yes, I will just get into it because I don't want to start crying. I miss Astro, but yes, this is Innocent Love by Astro.
눈물이 자꾸 멈추지 않아. 첫사랑이었잖아. 이별이 서툴렀던 이유는 넌 나의 첫사랑이기 때문에. 둘만의 장소들, 못 이룬 약속들, 다시 널 볼 수 없다는 걸 잘 알아. 이별이 낯설었던 건 말야. 넌 나의 첫사랑, 서툴렀던 사랑, 고마웠던 사랑. 내가 생각했던 것보단 더 아프기도 해. 우리 사진첩 보다 네 행복을 기도해. 내가 먼저 사랑한다. 내가 많이 아낀다는 말 못해줘서 항상 미안해. 염치 없는 말이지만 미안해. 내 모습 아직 풋풋한 첫사랑으로 남고파. 하고 싶은 것도 다 못한 우리 후회해도 똑같아. 쓸데없는 눈물이 뚝뚝뚝뚝 떨어져도 난 괜찮아. 난 꾹꾹꾹 참아도 넌 울지마. 추억이 자꾸 떠나질 않아. 첫사랑이었잖아. 사랑이 서툴렀던 걸 알아. 미안해, 더 잘해주지 못해서. 우리 헤어져도 너만은 아프지 않기를 난 간절히 바래. 제발 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 제발. 그 사랑이라도 알아. 어려도 아픈 건 같잖아.
Oh my gosh, I literally almost started crying. I remember like the first time I heard this song, I fell in love with everything about it and Astro and the show, because the show is also kind of iconic. I was rewatching a little bit of it before coming here tonight, and yes, just nostalgia factor. Oh my gosh, the music. But yes, I will get into the synopsis of To Be Continued right now. So this came out in 2015, and it stars Astro, the 6-member boy group, and it also features Kim Se-ron, who I also want to say rest in peace. She recently passed, and I think she was just like a phenomenal actress. I think she did such a good job in this drama too, even though it was such a minimal project. I think it was one of her first small projects, but yes. The synopsis of To Be Continued is 6 members of an idol group are set to make their debut, and the night before they do, they prepare a surprise celebration in their company's dance studio for their friend Arin, because it's her birthday. After Arin and her friend Yeoreum arrive, a storm causes the lights to go out, and the 3 members, Unu, MJ, and Jinjin, are sent back 2 years in the past to when they were all in high school. Arin has also been sent back into the past with them, but they don't know, and she doesn't know that they're also sent back in the past. They all try not to make any changes to their past because they're afraid it will affect their future debut, but Unu ends up making a change that they need to figure out how to reverse before they get sent back to the future. So, yes, it's kind of a lot going on, but this show, even though it's so short, it has a lot packed into it, honestly. The music, the plot, oh my gosh, so good. But yes, this was my second K-drama ever. After I watched Boys Over Flowers, I got into this because it just so happened to be on Netflix, and I watched it, loved it. The end credits had the name Astro in it, and then that's when I searched, and now we are here. So, yes, this song was featured on Astro's first album, Spring Up, which came out the next year in 2016. And then there's another song that I wanted to play tonight from this show called Cat's Eye, and so good, just so good. But we only have so much time tonight. And then I also wanted to mention that there were some notable actors who are pretty famous in Korea now, but at the time of this show, they weren't really. And those were Kang Tae-oh and So Kang-jun. And then also the girl group Hello Venus was featured because they were under the same company as Astro at the time. But yes, I love Astro, and I love that song and that show. Now, to get into the next drama, or the next song, it's You're My Garden, or 그대란 정원 by Jung Eun-ji. This song is from Strong Woman Do Bong-sun, or 힘센 여자 Do Bong-sun, and it came out in 2017. This is one of my favorite dramas ever. I'm just going to say that. But again, I will get into the plot after I play it. So here we go. Let's get into You're My Garden by Jung Eun-ji.
하늘에 닿을 만큼 높은걸요 바다를 품을 만큼 넓은걸요 이렇게는 마음은 물들어가고 있어요 그대의 그 향기들로 이렇게 love you, love you, love you 사랑해 따스해 너만 생각하며 행복해 너를 품은 생각만으로 미소가 가득 번지고 내 세상 물들인 그대 그대란 정원은 난 꽃이라며 그대란 하늘은 난 구름이며 그대 안을 예쁘게 다 꾸미고 싶은걸요 나만의 그 색깔들로
내 소망이 된 너 내 기쁨이 된 너 어디서 무얼 하던지 난 네가 떠오르고 가슴 벅찬 내 사랑이 언제쯤 네 맘에 보일까 또 닿을까 모두 주고 싶다 Love you 사랑해 따스해 너만 생각하며 행복해 사랑한단 말로는 내 맘 다 표현할 수가 없죠 그대로 가득히 이렇게 love you 사랑해 따스해 너만 생각하며 행복해 너를 품은 생각만으로 미소가 가득 번지고 내 세상 물들인 그대란 정원에 살래
Oh my gosh, so good. Oh my gosh. I really hope my picks tonight are good, but yes, let's yap now. So the song, as I mentioned before, is You're My Garden by Jung Eun-ji, and it's from the K-drama Strong Woman Do Bong-soon, and this came out in 2017, as I mentioned before. And the synopsis is, Do Bong-soon is a woman born with superhuman strength, which is hereditary and passed down to the women in her family. If she uses her powers on an innocent person, she will lose them. She dreams of creating a video game with herself as the main character and ends up being hired by a gaming company. However, she is hired as the bodyguard for the CEO, An Min-hyuk. There are a series of kidnappings in Bong-soon's neighborhood, and she wants to catch the culprit because he targeted her female friend. Bong-soon also happens to have a crush on the police officer working on the case, who also happens to be her childhood friend, or like her friend for a long time. The relationship between Bong-soon and Min-hyuk, her boss, begins to develop as they are caught up in dangerous situations together. Yes, this has to be one of my favorite dramas ever. I just love uplifting, like female uplifting dramas where like the main female lead is just so strong and independent. Like she's physically strong, but she's also just like, she's a girl boss. I love her. But yeah, I love everything about this drama. It literally has like mainly romance, of course. It has crime. It's a comedy. It's amazing. And it has action too. It's like everything packed into one. Along with this, I also have another drama that I didn't really get to pick a song for tonight that's similar to this one. It's called Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju, and it came out in 2017 as well. And it's similar in that it has a physically strong woman, but also headstrong woman. Very strong female lead. Just, I love a good girl boss as the main character. But yeah, those two are like my favorite K-dramas ever. I've rewatched those multiple times. Now, on to another very iconic K-drama that I feel like it has to be one of the most popular ones as well, along with Boys Over Flowers. But probably because the male lead is Lee Min-ho again, and he is playing a rich heir to a Korean conglomerate again in this show. But this is Heirs, or Sangsokchader, that came out in 2013. And the song I picked off of this soundtrack tonight is Love is Feeling by Park Jung-hye and Park Hyung-kyu. And yeah, I just feel like there are other songs too that are also very good on this soundtrack. It was kind of hard to pick, but Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh, but Love is Feeling is, I don't know, I just always think of the very dramatic romance moments from this show every time I hear this song. But I will get into the synopsis again after we play Love is Feeling by Park Jung-hae and Park Hyung-kyu. Here it is.
Love is feeling 그대를 처음 본 순간 Love is feeling 시간이 멈춘 듯 그대와 함께 사랑하고 원해줘 Love is my pain 사랑을 더할수록 Love is my pain 세상이 질투해 그대란 사람을 아프게 해요 내가 숨을 쉬게 하는 사람 심장 깊이 새긴 사람 하나입니다 나의 눈물 속에 사는 사람 가슴 속에 숨긴 사람 그대 하나입니다 그대 사랑합니다 내가 잊지 못할 사랑이여 행복했던 사랑이여 Love is, love is, love is, love is Love is my heart 멈출 수 없는 사랑 Love is my heart Love is my heart 지독한 슬픔도 우리 사랑을 막을 수 없죠 내가 숨을 쉬게 하는 사람 심장 깊이 새긴 사람 하나입니다 나의 눈물 속에 사는 사람 가슴 속에 숨긴 사람 하나입니다 나의 소중한 사람 사랑을 알려준 사람 그대입니다 나의 머릿속에 박힌 사람 기억 속에 사는 사람 그대입니다 그대 하나입니다 사랑합니다 그대 사랑합니다 내가 잊지 못할 사랑이여 행복했던 사랑이여 Love is, love is, love is, love is feeling Love is feeling
Oh my gosh. So good. Oh, I love that song. It's so I feel like when you listen to it, you can tell that it's from a very dramatic soapy show. But to get into that soapy show, the synopsis of Heirs, which came out in 2013, the synopsis is Kim Tan is the male lead, and he is a wealthy heir to Taeguk Group, a large Korean conglomerate, and he was sent to the U.S. by his older half-brother. His older brother is trying to seize control of the conglomerate and sends Tan away to keep him out of his way. Kim Tan meets Cha Eun-sang while in the U.S. when she's searching for her older sister, because in Korea she is struggling, trying to work multiple part-time jobs to support her and her mother. Her mother also happens to be a housekeeper for the Daegu Group's chairman, Kim Tan's father. Kim Tan begins falling for Eun-sang despite having an arranged engagement to another heiress, and there ends up being a love triangle between Kim Tan, Eun-sang, and Choi Young-do, who is Kim Tan's former best friend and current enemy. Eun-sang is also given a scholarship to attend the prestigious school with Kim Tan and other rich heirs. So, honestly, I guess you could say it's pretty similar to Boys Over Flowers, minus the bullying of the male lead onto the female lead. But I think it's just so funny how I feel like Boys Over Flowers and Heirs are two of Lee Min-ho's most popular dramas. Like, everyone knows him for those two roles. But I don't know, his characters are pretty similar. Rich heirs, stubborn, I don't know. But as I said before, Boys Over Flowers is very dramatic and soapy. This one, oh my gosh. I feel like just from hearing Love is Feeling, you can tell. Like, but the whole soundtrack is so good. Oh my gosh. Even better though, the show. I might have to rewatch this show tonight. But yes, I will now get into the next song, which is Lovable or 사랑스러워 by Sinbi, who is a former G-Friend member. This drama is from A Love So Beautiful, which came out in 2021. This is the K-drama that I'm talking about, though. The Korean, I think it's a web series. I'm not sure if it's a web series or a drama, but yes, this is more recent. I feel like the ones I played before were definitely my first ones I've watched. This one I think I watched in high school when it came out, but I was just curious about it. So, but I'll get into that after I play it. But this is Lovable by Sinbi.
와 머리부터 발끝까지 다 사랑스러워 와 네가 나의 남자라는 게 자랑스러워 기다림이 즐겁고 이젠 공기마저 달콤해 이렇게 너를 사랑해 세상이 힘들어도 널 보면 마음에 바람이 통해 이런 게 사는 거지 이런 게 행복이지 이제야 느끼게 됐어 나는 온종일 우울해도 널 보면 머리에 햇빛이 들어 이렇게 놀라운 게 사랑이지 기다린 보람이 있어 지난번 사랑처럼 울까봐 한참을 망설였지만 보채지 않고 나를 기다려준 너 편안하게 스며들어와 와 머리부터 발끝까지 다 사랑스러워 와 네가 나의 남자라는 게 자랑스러워 무뚝뚝하던 내가 종일 싱글벙글 웃잖아 대체 내겐 무슨 짓을 한 거야 와 그림자와 뒷모습까지 사랑스러워 와 부끄러운 애정 표현도 자연스러워 기다림이 즐겁고 이젠 공기마저 달콤해 이렇게 너를 사랑해 널 행복하게 해주기 위해 내가 날 아끼게 됐어 내 모습 내가 봐도 이제 조금은 괜찮은 애가 된 것 같아 와 머리부터 발끝까지 다 사랑스러워 와 네가 나의 남자라는 게 자랑스러워 무뚝뚝하던 내가
Shinbi. Oh my gosh. And I love that song. So, to be honest, so as I said before, I was very curious when I got into watching this drama. I decided to watch it like not too long after it came out. But again, it came from a Love So Beautiful, a K-drama that came out in 2021. And I was curious about it because I had actually watched the Chinese version of this, which came out in 2017. And it's a longer show, I think, than this one. But to be honest, the Chinese version is better than the Korean version. I'm sorry, it's good. However, the Korean version does have a better soundtrack. The Chinese version, I think I saw, only has like 3 songs, unfortunately. But yes, I love both. But show-wise, the Chinese version is better. Music-wise, the Korean version is better. Anyway, so the synopsis of A Love So Beautiful is Shin Sol-lee, a cheerful high school student who has a crush on a fellow student and her neighbor. His name is Cha-hon. She repeatedly confesses her feelings to him, and he seems kind of distant, but he eventually grows a liking to her, and actually it turns out that he's not that great at expressing his feelings, so that's why he seems distant. And then a national swimmer transfers to their school and begins to fall for Sol-lee, which leads to a love triangle developing between the 3 of them. The story follows the teens' journeys from high school to adulthood, so very coming of age. I really enjoyed watching this one in high school, as well as the Chinese version, but yeah, enough said, I think. So next I'll get into Every Time by Chen from EXO and Punch. The song is from Descendants of the Sun, another classic K-drama. Came out in 2016, but I will get more into it after I play it. But this is Every Time by Chen from EXO and Punch.
Every time I see you, 그대 눈을 볼 때면 자꾸 가슴이 또 설레어와 내 운명이죠. 세상 끝이라도 지켜주고 싶은 단 한 사람. Baby,
Whoa, every time I see you, 그대 눈을 볼 때면 자꾸 가슴이 또 설레어와 내 운명이죠. 세상 끝이라도 지켜주고 싶은 단 한 사람. 그대 나를 바라볼 때, 나를 보며 미소 심장이 멈출 것 같아요. 난 그댄 어떤가요? 난 정말 감당하기 힘든 거 온종일 그대 생각해. 조금 멀리 우리 돌아왔지만 지금이라도 난 괜찮아. Whoa, every time I see you, 그대 눈을 볼 때면
Oh my gosh. I don't know. That song is also puts me in a good mood. Very nostalgic. However, I do have news to share. This is from Descendants of the Sun, also known as 태양의 후예, and it came out in 2016. But the news I have to share is that I never actually finished this drama, unfortunately. I was around 12 or 13 when I started watching it. I think 12. And I don't know. I think I might need to like actually get into it now that I'm older, but because I think at the time I was like bored of military and medical. It was, I don't know. I think the drama can be very serious. It's very action packed at times, but I don't think it was boring. I think I just couldn't really get into it because I was really young. But the synopsis of Descendants of the Sun is Yu Si-jin is the male lead, and he is a captain in the Korean Special Forces. And Dr. Kang Mo-yeon, the female lead of the drama, is a surgeon at Haesung Hospital, and they begin dating before Si-jin is sent away for another military assignment. Due to conflicting schedules and differing views on life, where Si-jin kills to protect and Mo-yeon saves lives, they decide to stop dating until they both end up being placed in the fictional war-torn country of Uruk to complete their respective duties. Because of this, they begin to have a better understanding of each other's professions while going through very dangerous situations together, and their romance soon develops. What's interesting about this show is the two main actors, Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo. They actually got married after this drama, but they divorced a couple years later. They're not together anymore now. But nonetheless, good song. From what I hear, people enjoy this drama. It is very popular. I think it's also a very iconic drama. So that's also why I really wanted to play this song. But the next song is I'm in the Mood for Dancing by Yuju. And this is, I don't know, I feel like it's the same vibe as Lovable. Very upbeat, cutesy. And Yuju also happens to be a former member of G-Friend, along with Shinbi, who sang Lovable. I'm in the Mood for Dancing by Yuju is from the K-drama True Beauty, or Yoshin Kanglim, and it came out in 2020. This is also a very iconic K-drama, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. And also, another Astro member mentioned, but Cha Eun-woo is the male lead of this, and this was one of his main hit dramas, along with My ID is Gangnam Beauty, which came out before this, I think. But yes, I will get into more about this show after I play I'm in the Mood for Dancing by Yuju. Here it is. are we in the mood for dancing? Oh my gosh, that song definitely puts me in the mood for dancing. But that was I'm in the Mood for Dancing by Yuju. And as mentioned before, this is from the K-drama True Beauty. And the synopsis of this show is a teen girl named Im Joo-kyung is often bullied for her looks. So she decides to transfer to a new school with a fresh start. And with this fresh start, she begins wearing makeup that makes her reborn as a goddess in her new school. And it makes her unrecognizable as, like, she just looks like a completely different person with this new makeup style. She eventually catches the attention of two popular guys at her school, Lee Soo-ho and Han So-jun. A love triangle develops between the three, while Joo-kyung works hard to hide her true face from the new people in her life. Little do they know, when Joo-kyung had been going through a difficult time at her previous school and tried to commit suicide, Lee Soo-ho was the one to save her, but they don't know because she was not wearing her glasses or makeup, and Soo-ho couldn't recognize her when she ended up transferring to his school later on. But yes, so this drama is actually based off a very popular webtoon series that I also used to read. So yes, it's very popular, I think, because, well, Cha Eun-woo's in it, and he's a very popular actor, I guess. He is a very good actor, though, and singer. So underrated in the singing, I swear. But yes, I think it was popular because of the webtoon and the actors in it. And now I'll get into the next song, which is For You by Dylan Wang, Darren Chun, Leon Leung, Caesar Wu. And this is from Meteor Garden, or Liu Xing Huayuan, and it came out in 2018. This drama is basically the Chinese version of Boys Over Flowers, but it is way longer. It is 50 episodes long, and yes, I watched the whole thing. But I think this might end up being our last song, so let's see. Yeah, this will probably be our last song. But I very much enjoyed having my solo show tonight. I do miss Lauren, though. Shout out to her, and hopefully she gets home safe this weekend. And yes, thank you to everyone for tuning in. This was a very interesting episode choice that I chose, but yeah, I will get into the synopsis before I end. But the synopsis is basically, the show is, again, based off the same manga as Boys Over Flowers, and it is a remake of the 2001 Taiwanese series of the same name, Meteor Garden. Very similar to Boys Over Flowers, this story follows Dong Shansai, a working-class girl who is admitted to one of the most prestigious schools in the country, Mingde University, and she soon clashes with F4, a group consisting of four of the most popular guys at the school. The leader of F4, Dao Mingsi, bullies Shansai the most, but soon falls for her. The story takes place in both Shanghai and London, which is very different from the Korean version, I think. And yes, I will just get into the song. But thank you everyone for tuning in tonight, and hope everyone has a good night and good weekend, and everyone has been having a good spring break. But I will play the song now. This is For You by, well, the members of F4, but Dylan Wang, Darren Chun, Leon Leung, and Caesar Wu. Here it is.
左顾右盼，像个小孩，此刻心跳你明不明白？没了节拍，你走了过来，太好看，连一刻都无法从你身上移开。为你我拼命耍帅，为你我不再等待。 为你抛弃任何事情，只求你爱。For you， For you， 给你全部温柔，陪着你走，在你左右，不管任何时候回头。For you， 给你整个宇宙，只为。 许也坏，却愿意为你改掉所有的坏习惯。
最特别的女孩，就算吵架也离不开，就像命中注定我们要在一块。For you, for you， 对你毫无保留，什么都说，陪你做梦，从此你不再有寂寞。For you， 你的心交给我。每个片段，只要你在，不会放过任何笑容，沉积在脑海。
被你霸占所有的爱，每个呼吸都是为了爱你而存在。